Looking out of my project window, Lord, I feel so uninspired.
I am checking
The streets, the digital streets.
That's what I'm going to see if it's streaming. Just check yeah.
I feel so uninspired.
All right, it's live.
We're live in 4K. Hey, what it do? What the business is? Real recognize real.
All right, so we are live right now.
Word. So nobody can say nothing incriminating.
Already?
Nah, you know what I'm saying? I just got 10 bricks in the basement. That's about it.
All right.
Hey, I'm AntTheCeo, Mr. The Fanatic 215, eating some goddamn corn chips. You know what I'm saying? Who you got in the building? Appreciate y'all pulling up. Like, share, and subscribe, all that good shit. All right. And we are talking about the biggest letdown.
And we have a guest today too.
A returning guest.
Man, fuck him.
Fuck him. And just a hater, bro. Like I told you, Aunt Mr. Grumpy.
Tell us something about yourself, stranger.
Hey, he plays the Nintendo Switch, bro.
RTJosh, the one and only. I was here last week for our movie discussion, movie lines, excuse me, and I'm back again. Honestly, this was spontaneous. I just pulled up out of nowhere, bro. I thought these niggas was just talking about something, not knowing that they was podding. And I was like, hey, yo, can I be part of it? They said, yeah, why not, bro? Why not? Ant wanted to be a hater and not invite me on. That's the thing. Yo, shout out Natick, bro.
Yeah, shout out Natick. He's the good one.
One of the good ones. Thank you.
One of the good ones. That shit is wild. Oh, God.
That's like the second one Natick said, bro.
Okay. All right. What are we talking about today again, sir?
Biggest disappointments
in anything.
Ever. Yeah.
In anything.
Across all mediums. All right.
Yep.
All right. So I guess we can get right to it. So you, as our guest, you are allowed to go first. We would like to hear your opinion first, just in case we need to change anything.
All right. So let me get my notes. Had to make my notes real quick. So biggest disappointment. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, bro. Recently, Thor: Love and Thunder. That shit was garbage. I said it because I'm a big comic book guy, but I was very excited going in because it had one of my favorite, like very underrated comic book characters in Gore the God Butcher, where I felt like it was going to put Thor in a very kind of philosophical scenario where since he's a god and all, and guys don't really have the best track record in comics, you know, they don't really do shit for the common people. And Gore being someone who was once a common man, losing someone he loved from the inactive ability of a god, I kind of felt like, yo, this could have put Thor in a really interesting situation, what it meant to truly be a god. And they turned into some trashy ass comedy, and it was god awful. Let's put it like that. It was just god awful. I never walked out of a movie theater, but that was the day I wanted to. Like, I legit want to just walk out the movie theater like in anger.
Really? It was fun. Like, they went the comedy route. They just went pure comedy.
Yeah, but they didn't need to. That's the thing.
Playing devil's advocate, if you look at Thor's trajectory over the course of his movie span, it was only inevitable they made him more lighthearted, because going the thespian Shakespearean route was not like paying off at the box office per se. Mm-hmm. So, of course, the first one you had to at least tell his origin story. The second one was so fucking forgettable, but the MCU made it so integral into the Infinity Saga for some reason. Yeah, everything had to tie back into that movie in particular.
That was because that was the movie with the reality song. So
yeah, and it wasn't even a reality stone; it was a liquid, but they changed it into a stone because it's the reality. It's reality, so it changes matter. Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
So that part, and then He didn't get a third one. I think the third one was Love and Thunder, correct?
Yes.
No, the third one was Ragnarok. Love and Thunder was the fourth one.
Oh.
Okay.
Ragnarok was good.
Ragnarok was cold. Love Ragnarok. And honestly, I'm not too mad at Love and Thunder, but I understand where people really dislike the movie because they played them up to a father figure and they played it for laughs. The CGI was god awful. I think that's at the point where they still I think Marvel or Disney, excuse me, had the previous CEO. It wasn't Eisner, it was a dude because Eisner left and then he came back. It was a dude before Eisner came back. He was just pushing out product every chance he got. So it was really like deteriorating the quality of the movies at that point.
Is it the dude who runs ESPN right now? That was the former CEO.
Probably. I don't feel like looking it up, but I just know when Eisner came back, that's why you don't get the 3 projects a year anymore. Like everything is a little more streamlined and shit now, or more curated properly, like it's supposed to be.
Mhm.
Because when he was running it, that's when you had all the fucking Disney Plus shows. That's when you had all these fucking movies coming out that didn't make no sense. Everything was disjointed. That whole phase outside of Spider-Man No Way Home, maybe Doctor Strange Madness.
I know
I
you
didn't
didn't
like it.
yeah.
I did not like that
His
shit
name
at
is Jimmy
all.
Pitaro.
You are very adamant about it. I enjoyed it for what it was. Granted, I get why you don't like it.
They built it up like it was supposed to be some interconnecting, especially if you're in the multiverse saga. We were supposed to get more tie-ins. That would have been the perfect scenario to finally introduce some more semblance of mutants and just not Professor X.
Oh, speaking,
You
I
know,
got another one too, but I'll go and y'all go. I got another one about the Marvel one.
But yeah, I understand, bro. It's just
It's just I feel like because it was a waste because a lot of people were very excited coming in with Christian Bale, a top tier actor, coming into the Marvel universe. He was playing a very interesting bad guy. This wasn't like no cookie cutter or evil bad guy. This was someone who he was like Thanos. He was like he was he wasn't an anti-hero, but he was a bad guy that was kind of spitting. Like he got a point.
Yeah. It wasn't just evil for the sake of evil. His evil was like rooted in like a bigger picture.
Yeah, I understand that part. Like he was really underutilized. He could have been like this phase is Loki in a certain extent if they would have used him right. There've been multiple movies. He definitely had pure motivation. Yeah, it was a real missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Damn. Disney getting hit hard initially.
No, that's why they had to do all the new changes too. So,
all right. Ant, you want to go?
Yeah, sure. So the biggest disappointment, they put on my list. I was gonna call it audible, but I'm just gonna get this shit out the way. This still hurts to this day, and none of you motherfuckers would never let me live this down. Every time I talk about sports, y'all bring this bullshit up.
Oh, I know
it is the New England Patriots versus the Atlanta Hawks in the Super Bowl when they was up 21-3 at halftime, and fucking Manny lukewarm ice blew the fucking game for us because he did not realize that they was up and they took their foot off their neck. You know what? In hindsight, I'm not going to blame him completely. I'm going to blame the coaching staff because their ineptitude of just keep hammering the fucking ball downfield, which essentially got you the lead in the first place.
Yeah.
You went away from Julio Jones. You just kept running the ball, kept getting stopped on 3 and shorts, and you let Tom Brady come back. And my wife is the biggest Patriots fan in the world.
Oh,
so
God. Shout out wifey. Shout out Ant's wife.
No, don't shout her out. Fuck her at this point. This shit was so stupid. This shit was so stupid. I swear to God. Because the fact remains is when they went to overtime and My brother-in-law don't like New England like I don't like New England, but I'm the type of person I call a spade, bro. When he dove for that fucking end zone and they looking at me like that's a touchdown, he's like, no, it's not a touchdown. I looked at him like, bro, it's a touchdown, bro. I just shook my head and I just walked away, bro. I just walked away.
Wow.
The game was so out of reach to me. I was in the bedroom, half asleep, because I thought the Super Bowl was over. And then I heard a whole bunch of commotion downstairs because we spent the night at their crib. I came downstairs. I'm looking at the score. I was like, are you kidding me right now? Why on God's green earth did you let these son of a bitches come back?
Honestly, that team has, to my opinion, that team has never recovered to this day. I don't think Kyle Shanahan has recovered, and he's been to 2 Super Bowls since then.
Bro, it's the curse of Michael Vick. All right.
Damn.
The reason I say that is because the Falcons did Michael Vick so dirty because, for one, he was not involved whatsoever in that dogfighting ring. People want to fucking put him to a stake. Like, bro, if I'm playing 18 something games a season and I'm all over the country and I got a house sitter, I don't know what he's doing.
Just want to relax with a little bit of dog fighting when you get home.
Yeah.
But that the thing is, like, bro, like you mad at Michael Vick and y'all could like condemn him. Like, he was the only reason that team was relevant. As soon as you ship him off, or y'all try to just get him like canceled altogether before it was called canceling people, y'all move like every quarterback y'all drafted or every quarterback y'all bring over there went away from y'all culture, which was like a run quarterback, nice skill receivers, and then y'all get the slowest dude on the planet. But y'all put so many skill positions around him. If Michael Vick had that fucking team, they would have won the Super Bowl. Hands down. Like, you can't tell me nothing different. But no. You took y'all foot off their necks. Y'all fucking kept running the ball. Y'all kept turning the shit over. And guess what? Now, anytime a choke is brought up in a conversation, it's Atlanta versus New England.
Yo,
or don't even say New England. They just say 21-3. That's the only thing they like.
I still see the 20. I'm about to say the 21-3. I still see those signs.
I see the bumper stickers sometimes.
The bumper stickers, the memes. It actually goes down as that was the defining moment for Tom Brady to solidify himself as the GOAT. That, to me, that's the game that put him as the greatest of all time. Damn, that's a damn shame, bro.
That's sad. And when you're playing against Tom Brady, you don't stop. You have to keep scoring because he is going to, at some point, turn it on.
See,
keep scoring.
I agree with that. I agree with that to a point if the game is close. If the game is close, we got to find a way to keep scoring. If y'all was up, they was down, they was up 7-14 or whatever. Yeah, find a way to keep scoring. It was 21-3 going into the half, bro.
Gotta keep scoring.
I'm running the ball. That's it.
Nah. I had the last laugh though. He
made
one the Super Bowl, but he lost his family. Fuck that dude, bro.
He got them back. That's the thing. He got it back, so he got them back.
No, he didn't. They still divorced.
I know. I thought him and Giselle got back together.
No, they didn't. She fucked She fucked the goddamn what you call it when he was in Tampa Bay. The yoga instructor or some shit.
Oh, I didn't know that. I ain't hear about that. I knew about the divorce, but I thought they got back together afterwards. Oh shit! After he officially retired. Shit, damn.
Nope.
Damn, that's crazy. Nope. You gave up your wife for football. Damn.
Giselle makes way more money than Tom Brady.
That's the thing too. Like, damn.
But the thing is, that's his life. It's football. That's why it's so good. Like he put his family. There's so many people that they'll put drugs over their family, gambling. Fucking anything. Like, he put football in front of his family.
He put 11 dudes over Giselle.
But not like I'm sure he cared about his kids and his wife. But
fuck them kids.
It was like this is what
kids.
And I think it had a lot to do with when he was drafted, because he got drafted like 5th from last or 2nd to last something. So
He
he
was
had to
drafted in
spend
the
his
fifth
whole
round.
career trying to prove like he was good enough, and he did. He's got a bunch of Super Bowls. Like, you did it, Tom. Go chat job with your family. He didn't have to do that other year. He could have just left.
You see, I agree with that, and I also want to bring up this topic, like, because Kobe, rest in peace, Kobe. We all know Kobe was a psychotic winner too,
Yeah.
but he didn't give up his family though.
No.
Kobe knew, like, Kobe realized, yo, dog, it's time to retire, bro. It's
Well,
time
he
to let it
almost
go.
did. He
Like,
wanted that ring.
No,
That's
Kobe retired because he was like, bruh, you got me out here with Jeremy Lin and Nick Young, bruh. I'd rather just retire, bro. Fuck this shit. You got me out here with some bums, nigga.
I mean, Kobe lived through the bum stage of his career before with Luke Walton and Kwame Brown and Smush Parker. He said,
that
"No, I
don't
ain't going."
count. That don't count. That do not count. That was a rebuilding process because for one, that was still early in his career. Shaq just left, and he was still in his prime relatively.
Still, it don't matter. He was like, "Nah, bro, I'm not."
With some niggas, he was able to put up fucking 81 points. His final game, he had to put up 60, and that was all heart because the bum ass niggas was no help.
He had to put up 60.
He had to put up 60.
He had to.
Literally.
Damn. Rest in peace, Kobe.
Facts.
Tom Brady proved he is the GOAT by coming back on that bum ass Falcons. And yeah. That's a good number 5. And all right.
Fuck you, bro.
So I'm gonna go on to my number 5.
Niggas is not bumps, bro.
My number 5 has been a disappointment. It's a local disappointment. And I'm sure there are many other Philadelphians that can share in this as well. Philadelphia sports as a whole.
Yeah. Yep. I knew
the Phillies just got their dicks kicked in by the Mets.
The
Eagles just made Baker Mayfield look like Tom Brady. The Sixers can't get over the hump in the playoffs. The Flyers, they've sucked for the last 7-8 years. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing Philadelphia has is the lacrosse team and the soccer team. The union. Everybody else, dude, the Eagles have disappointed me so badly this season.
Hold up, y'all got Nova though. Y'all got Nova.
Oh yeah, Villanova. Yeah. And
hold up, didn't y'all win a fucking Super Bowl within the last 5 years?
Yeah, 2018.
But
what the fuck you crying about?
Wait, but they came close a couple.
They come so close, years. Yeah. And we didn't lose. The thing is, let me tell you how bad the Falcons suck. The Eagles put in a backup quarterback to beat Tom Brady. The Falcons had their quarterback in, so I just don't understand how they lost that game.
Damn.
So shout out Nick Foles. Philly loves you, bro.
Well, go ahead, Natick.
Right now, Philadelphia sports is the most frustrating thing for all of us to watch. After every game, everyone's face is just looking down. Everywhere you go, people are upset. People are sad. When the season was going great, there was a unity here. But now people are just fucking miserable. And now the Eagles got to play the Browns tomorrow. And I swear to God, if they lose to the fucking Browns, I'm throwing away every Eagles thing I own.
I would say this: if y'all lose to the Browns, Nick Sirianni is not surviving the season. He's gone. But to add more to your point, and he's not. No, he's not. He's telling the truth. I'm in Jersey. I live next door to Philadelphia, bro. I got Philadelphia fans all around my friends group and family, bro. When I tell you, watching them suffer, it's the most hilarious thing to me. But it's somebody compared being a Philadelphia fan to taking a bottle of antidepressants. It's for the past 3 to 4 years, the Phillies have had opportunities to go to the World Series or if winning and choked. They lost to the Mets. Year before they lost to the Braves and then the Astros. The Eagles can't. I know you don't care. But I don't care.
The motherfuckers at least won a fucking Super Bowl, bro. They didn't choke 21-3 at the biggest stage of their fucking life.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta put in a backup quarterback. That's what Atlanta should have did.
I'm gonna fucking punch you when I see you. Just know that. Just know that.
It's cool.
Punch you when I see you.
But yeah, that's my number 5. We are hurting in Philly right now, and that is like my biggest disappointment because they talked this season up so much for the Eagles, and Jalen Hurts looks bad. AJ Brown's gone. Devontae Smith is gone. It's just I don't know what the game plan is, and it fucking hurts to see the team that had so much promise be so fucking garbage and lose to Kirk Cousins. Old ass Kirk Cousins picked apart the team like it was nothing. But that's my disappointment, number 5. Thank you.
On you, sir.
Right. I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna go sports related as well. The New York Knicks, Phil Jackson era. Y'all don't
garbage.
Y'all don't
garbage.
If
garbage. Oh, I remember them. Garbage.
The New York Knicks, Phil Jackson era, and I'm talking diehard. I'm a diehard New York Knicks fan, y'all.
Woo! I will let you cook. Go ahead.
My first ever New York Knicks game, I was 14 or 15. This was game 6. Game 5 of the playoffs in 2013. That was my first in Madison Square Garden. J.R. Smith starts bricking every single 3. They lose to Indiana in the following series, and the Roy Hibbert block gave me PTSD for a long time. And the following year they're trash, so then it's gonna be a change. They bring in Phil Jackson. Everybody's hyped. Phil Jackson's coming in, triangle offense. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Shaq, all them. 3 years of darkness, bro. I call that era the dark ages of Knicks fans, bro. You gave us fucking Kurt Rambis and Derek Fisher. You made Melo retire. You ruined Melo's prime years, honestly, bro. You really ruined Melo's prime years. You had Melo. You had Melo with a bunch of G League players on God, bro. I can't even name them niggas. They were a bunch of G League players.
Nah.
Who was on there? Because
they had Amari. They had Amari Stoudemire.
He was gone by then.
And they drafted the unicorn, nigga.
Oh yeah, they drafted Porzingis. Oh, he was the reason Porzingis left too. He got rid of the unicorn. When I tell you when they fired him, bro,
and then won a ring up the street. He went to Boston to win a ring.
That was nasty. That was legit nasty. That was a nasty feeling as a Knicks fan. and then Amon Trumper and J.R. Smith win a ring up the street too with Cleveland with LeBron. That was a very nasty time for me being a Knicks fan, bro. That was the first time in my life I thought about switching teams, bro. I almost became a Clipper fan. Thank God I'm not. But I legit was like, yo, dog, I can't. Like, y'all don't know suffering if y'all don't know being a Knicks fan in the Phil Jackson era. Like, for real, y'all don't know.
Ugh. I'm looking at the timeline for this. It's awful. Holy shit.
They went from a 54 win team to just being lottery picks.
Damn.
Yeah, they was sad, bro.
They were 17 and 65. Holy shit.
Yeah. Y'all don't know what I tell. Like, yo, it was. To this day, I'm still on fuck Phil Jackson energy, bro. Fuck Phil Jackson. I do not care about that nigga no more.
That's
Jesus.
Just, you know what? I can't even get mad because Dolan
was terrible.
No. Let me shoot him some bail. Dolan actually cares about the Knicks. He cares about the Knicks a lot. He just didn't have the personnel around the Knicks to make the Knicks worth a damn. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I hear you.
That era when they basically got rid of all the motherfuckers. When they started bringing in Tom Thibodeau, I'm trying to think of the dude that did the marketing for
Leon Rose.
Yeah, I think it's him. When they start bringing cats like that in, that's when you get the team that's constructed now. You know what I'm saying? Because they what's my man's that's the point guard now for the Knicks?
Jalen Brunson.
So motherfuckers thought he was just like, oh, why they get that nigga a big contract? Lord and behold,
he was playing hard.
But I'm saying though, they thought like they because they wanted somebody like Kyrie or some shit. They wanted a marquee. They wanted a marquee name and shit. But the Knicks is not that type of team. You need to get marquee players. You need to get like blue collar, we earn our W's type of players. Historically, they've been like that. Going way back to like the 90s Knicks with Patrick Ewing, Oakley, John Starks, all them niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's how old I am.
You're not wrong.
So when you get Brunson and you get Hart, the only thing I think the Knicks did bad recently was getting trading DiVincenzo. They should have kept that nigga.
I agree with that. I was very disappointed. I wanted him to stay.
They should have fought for him.
They beat the dog shit out of the Sixers though.
But yeah, that was a big loss to me. That was a very big loss.
Fucking Randall, cancer, good riddance, good.
I respect Randall for trying to bring us back because nobody wanted to play for New York.
He's a ball stopper, bro. Like you can't. I'm not like that. He's Melo that can't shoot like Melo can shoot. And I'm not saying he's trash because, like, let's be honest. Anytime I talk about any athlete, I know they could beat me in a game of 1-on-1. That goes without saying. I'm just saying from my perspective, looking at the team that's constructed, he was not a good fit for the team. And he was a detriment, especially once Brunson got in his bag. Once Brunson got in his bag, that's when the Knicks excelled and shit. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So the fact they got rid of DiVincenzo, and they didn't even want to. I promise you, they had to package him up with Randall in order to get Cat to come to New York. But only thing they missing is some depth, probably in the center position and probably at the 3 position. Outside of that, they a good team. They probably the second or third best team in the East right now.
Yeah, I think we're second. I think we're just behind Boston. That's it. We're just behind Boston.
Shout out Karoshi pulling up. Say I'm a Clippers fan right now. Fuck.
Who just pulled up? Who pulled up?
Karoshi from TNT's Discord.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cool people, bro.
Yeah, you being a Clipper fan is crazy because y'all niggas gonna be trash
for a long time.
Like I feel bad with y'all with Kawhi, bro. Y'all should just pay Paul George.
Knicks have hope this year. Hey, appreciate pulling up Blackathy.
Hey, what's up, Black?
But yeah, but the reason for those pulling up, basically the biggest letdowns. So initially, Josh was talking about the Phil Jackson era of the New York Knicks, and that was like big letdown and shit. And we just got off to this rant about like Knicks basketball and shit. So we're not sticking to that topic. Just letting y'all know. But appreciate everybody pulling up. My bad. I just had to get some context. So that it's on me or it's on you, sir?
It's on you, bro.
Number 4. All right. All right. Let me put up this list. I'm gonna call a quick audible. No, it's not audible, actually. My number 4, the biggest letdown. Hey, I'm just gonna say what it is. J. Cole, you a bitch ass nigga.
Jesus.
I would never see that man in real life. I will never shake that man's hand in real life. And after what he did over the summer, I probably never respect that man in real life. So fuck it. I'm just gonna say how I feel. For the fact that the foundation of hip hop comes from battling, and we talked about this shit off air, but we just telling these people that's watching now, you have literally said your pen cannot be fucked with for the past 4 years.
More than 4.
And the moment somebody calls out your pen, you go hide in a fucking corner somewhere. Is disgusting. All right. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know how else to sugarcoat it. Any Cole fans, y'all could be mad if y'all want. Kiss my ass, because I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Call a spade, bro. Don't fucking say you the best and you literally got on you featured on everybody that you could feature on and said, even I'm rapping with you right now, you paid me to be on this feature. I'm saying your pen ain't shit compared to mine. And then the moment a nigga called out your pen, you go over and high, bro. And then you let the biggest hip hop beef of all time fucking resume over the whole summer without you even saying a fucking word, and then weeks, if not months later, after the shit finally dies down, after fucking Not Like Us went for like a billion streams and shit, you come out with fucking Port Antonio, whatever the fuck that shit's called.
Which is a fire song too. It's a fire song.
The thing is, it is a fire song. And my whole gripe with J. Cole is not his pen. All right. That should go without saying. It may look like I'm hating on him or I'm just shitting on J. Cole. Let me clarify this, okay? The man could rap. He's probably one of the top 20 rappers of all time. He has easily top 10 albums of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to anybody you want to name. All right. Doggy Style, Life After Death, Reasonable Doubt, Illmatic, J. Cole, Forest 2014 Forest Hill Drive is easily up there among them. Mm-hmm. You rank him how you want, but he's definitely in the top 10 somewhere. I don't care. All right. The thing is, once the smoke settled, you come out with that song, and then you say, "Oh, I didn't want to get no blood on me, and if I decided to battle, I would have won easily." Whatever the fuck bullshit that was is a goddamn lie, nigga, because you ran and hide. We literally seen you on a beach chilling when niggas was making memes like, "Oh, J. Cole made a smart business decision. He fucking probably on the beach somewhere chilling," and he was literally on a beach somewhere chilling.
Nigga was riding a bike somewhere, bro.
Bro, I don't want to. J. Cole, if this ever makes it to your fucking earlobes and you hear this shit, bro, I do not want to hear you talking about you're the fucking best in that capacity moving forward, bro. Go back to rapping about losing your virginity, bro. That's it. That's it. Just be the endearing cornball that we love, bro. Don't be this fucking super lyrical miracle. Ain't nobody better than me, nigga, because you not him. Because you was not willing to fucking partake in the shenanigans.
You know what I've learned too, and I agree. I agree with everything. I agree with. I'm not going to go
hard, bro. I'm not going hard, bro.
I'm not even going to stay long on this topic because I agree with everywhere you say. But I think it was Ebro who said this. Maybe he was doing one of his shows. I don't know if it was a radio show or one of the other ones, but Ebro in the morning had a great point. J. Cole wants to be the king, but the thing is, he don't want the responsibilities of being the king. Ooh. And that's, to me, is the perfect epitome of what J. Cole is. You're saying you're the best, but when somebody that's on your level step up to you, now you want to be, I don't think black men should be fighting with each other, rapping against each other, bro. I don't like that for my soul. Kendrick, on the other hand, understand why we call Kendrick the king. Why I've been calling him the king for the longest time is because he understands it. Like, sometimes you gotta put a nigga down, and you gotta make an example of somebody. Simple as that. He made an example of Drake. Don't fuck with me, y'all. I am not what y'all can make fun of my voice change. Y'all can say I can make more music. At the end of the day, don't wake up this demon in me. Because I'm waving my hand being nice to y'all for you. Not for me, for your image. I can give two little fucks about all that. If you want push me there, bro. What's that old saying? Push me and I'll show you who a killer is. Don't push me. I'm a killer.
Oh, Tupac.
Yeah, don't.
I'm not a killer, but don't push me.
I'm not a killer. Don't. Thank you. And I'm not a killer, but don't push. That's what Kendrick is. Like it's unfortunate that
bruh, not to cut you off, bruh. I am baffled. I am still baffled at the fact that you was willing to go on this fucking diatribe for 5 years, if not more. Constantly like smoking the competition, no matter who feature you was on. Like your pen was not A tier, nigga. It was S tier.
Mm-hmm.
Far above any the niggas you John P. Caddy alone. If I was Betty the Butcher, I would tell you to rewrite that shit. Don't fucking say that shit on my track I invited you on, bro. Or I'm gonna have to rewrite my shit. And Benny was saying some shit.
Secret Recipe with whatchamacallit, with Yachty.
Bruh, Benny was saying some shit.
Like go back to the Dish album, delete later, the Pie track with Absol. Like, like how many verses of the year is Cole gonna write? It's like, yo, what?
And like, bro, like, why when we fucking when we finally get the matchup we wanted, which should have been monumental for hip hop. The thing is, nobody is thinking of the situation, because I seen that shit a lot on social media too. Like, oh, we don't want another Tupac and Biggie situation. No, K specifically said, I am not trying to do that shit. I'm not trying to take it there with this. Well, not with this nigga in particular. All right, I'll take it there with Drake's punk ass because he been throwing some bars and shit. I'll take it there with him. But if you want to take it there, Cole, we could take it there on some fucking lyrical shit. We can just finally see who better. And this nigga did not want to do that shit, bro. And you trying to fucking come out with that fucking Port Antonio shit, like this, I'm still cool with you niggas, trying to get this light skinned nigga a pep talk and shit. You should have fucking been in his corner when he was fucking getting smacked up by fucking K-Dot all summer.
Yep.
Now after the shit settled and shit, and after fucking Drake gets on a fucking stage in Toronto somewhere, talking about nah, you ain't got no friends, just me, myself, and I play that Beyonce shit. Now you want to come out with this shit? The shit seems too This is the most light-skinned shit I ever seen in my life, and I am upset being light-skinned right now. I wish I was 5 shades darker at this point, because this shit is disgusting. This is disgusting. All right? Fuck that shit, bro. Shit pissed me off. Damn. Fucking Cole, bro. I swear to God, bro. You were better than that, Cole. You were way better than that, and you fucking disappoint the whole hip-hop community, bro.
Yeah,
for real, my nigga.
When that apology came out at his jaunt, you could tell there was a wave of just like disappointment from a lot of people, not even fellow rappers, and it was just like, yo, dog, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? Because granted, he probably realized it's about to get mad personal. He didn't want to get involved with that shit, but still, it's like, we didn't ask you to say anything about Kendrick's life or kids.
But the thing is, look at the fucking diss tracks that K-Dot produced, right? He had some bars from J. Cole, but they was like jabs and shit. They wasn't really crazy. They was all jabs. They wasn't crazy. They wasn't haymakers.
Yeah.
If Cole decided to just be like, I'm just going to step in this battle just to see if I can just match up with you lyrically, I'm pretty confident K-Dot would have still had the shit for Drake that he was just going to release either way. And he would have had some different shit for Cole. And if he did add Cole to any one of them tracks, it wouldn't have been on Family Matters, because that was specifically for Drake. It wouldn't be Not Like Us. That was specifically for Drake. It would have been more so 616 in LA. He would have added something in capacity for Cole, you know what I'm saying, of that magnitude and shit. You see what I'm saying? Or have some new shit altogether. Because even though they battling, you could tell there's a certain type of respect there for them niggas.
Yeah. They fuck with each other. And they know that they're the two best. They know that they're the two best. So.
And that's the thing that I think fucking K-Dot's probably disappointed at too, because damn nigga, we've been waiting years for you to fucking get on your fucking bully and shit. Now that I'm ready to get on my bully, you gonna back off like a little bitch? Fuck out of here, bro. Take your fucking that must be your white side, bro. That must be a white side. Your nigga side ain't ready for this type of smoke. This shit corny, bro.
Go back and forth. Nice.
I ain't gonna say no white side, because guess what? If Eminem wouldn't be no pussy.
Yeah.
Eminem would, bro. If fucking K-Dot had somewhat close to a bar for Eminem, Eminem would be in the studio before that shit even hit the internet. It would be the best battle in hip hop history.
Because Eminem ain't scared, bro.
Eminem ain't scared. Kendrick ain't scared, and they both just be like, "Yo, finally, a worthy fucking opponent.
I honestly think that's something that Kendrick really been asking for. I think he really bored, bro. I honestly think it's like, yo, I'm a big anime guy, right? I sometimes seen the anime where the characters are so powerful, they're bored. They be waiting for someone to be on their level so they can really go all out. They be excited for that shit. And Kendrick finally, we all know he don't think Drake is on his level, but finally seeing that Cole is on his on his level, bro. It's like, damn, bro. It's like rubbing hand Birdman style, bro. It's like, yo, finally, I'm about to get in my bag here, bro. I'm about to go crazy with the pen. And then Cole backs out, and it's like,
It's disappointing,
dog,
bro.
yeah, it's like disappointing. It's like I never seen that before. And from from someone like of J. Cole's caliber, a true pure blooded rapper,
Bro. That's why I said this is the main thing why I wanted to do this show, right? Is because of this shit right here. That shit hurt, and I'm a fan of hip hop, bro. I grew up on hip hop. I love that shit. I love the competitive aspect behind it. I love the wittiness of it. I love the wordplay behind it. And it's not many. I'm not gonna say rappers because we got too many rappers. That's the problem. We have no lyricists.
yeah,
Everybody think saying that the miracle spiritual shit is corny and shit. No, it just shows you read a fucking book. It shows you're not illiterate. It shows that you have a deeper fucking mindset and a fucking a way with words that most people do not have. And we missing that in the game and shit. So if these two niggas were to spar, it would have made my summer so much better. You know what I'm saying? Drake did what he can. I think because Family Matters was dope. I'm not going to front. It was dope.
that might have been the best rapping I heard from Drake in years.
Facts. But K Dot was so methodical when he dropped Meet the Grams, it changed the tonality of the fucking battle. Like the whole mood shift. Like, no, I'm not gonna give you bars. I'm talking to your actual parents. He named that nigga moms. That shit,
Yeah.
bruh. I'm like, me and my wife listen to that shit and I'm like, yo, what the fuck did Drake do to K Dot?
That's what I literally had the same thought too when I heard that. The Alchemist beat, like I had a legit nightmare that following night. Like woke up hearing that song in my head.
That's a horror movie, bro. That nigga created a horror movie for us to listen to, and that shit was so, like you can't listen to that shit like driving and shit.
No, you can't listen to that shit at all, bro.
You can't. Like you can't, bro. Like you fucked up in the head if you do some shit like that. You just can't. Like it changed. It's the total tonality shift behind that shit. And then when that nigga dropped, Not Like Us, not even like a day later.
No, it was like that's a couple hours later.
Cause y'all niggas, that's another thing too, which I'm disappointed about. I haven't met so many fucking thugs that wanted to fucking dance in a rap battle so bad. Like y'all some of the goofiest ass niggas I've met in my life. Like, oh that shit, Euphoria ain't that sick, man. You can't even dance to that shit. Nigga, we are battling. Why the fuck you want to dance to them shit?
Yeah.
The fuck is you? You know what? Now say what you want, because I'll go rant about this shit for 4 hours.
Yeah.
My fault, bro.
All right, I'm on my number 4. I'm gonna do another audible because that I don't need that. I'm gonna use that differently. All right, my number 4 disappointment. It's another sports one. This player came in, got drafted by Chicago Bulls. He was electrifying. He was amazing, and he suffered some injuries early in his career.
Oh no, not him.
And we never got to see what he
Don't say
really
it.
could have been.
No, don't say it, Nadik. Don't say it.
Don't say it.
All right, I won't say his name, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The man just retired, bro.
I know. No. The disappointing thing was, like, dude, I never got to, like, he was coming in. I was like, holy shit, this is like watching someone like this leagues above everybody else. He was just so fast. He could jump through the fucking ceiling. And then when he got hurt, I was like, fuck, man. I wanted him to be great. Like, the Chicago Bulls were going to be amazing again. And I wish he didn't get hurt, man. That really, I think it hurt basketball a lot because he was going to be one of the best players on the court.
Let me ask y'all an honest question.
Hold up. Before you ask that question, say his name, bro, so I could do this shit for the YouTube Shorts.
The great
Edit.
Derrick Rose. I wish he didn't get hurt early in his career because he would have definitely had a chip. He would have definitely won more awards. I mean, he was Rookie of the Year and he won an MVP award.
Yeah, the youngest ever.
Yeah. So, like, dude, he was honestly my favorite player as soon as he came to the league. He was so awesome to watch. It was like a real life NBA jam. Like, that's how crazy he was on court. But yeah, I hope he does well in his retired life. Just know that Rose, you still got a lot of fans, bro.
Fact. Oh my god, I'm dying. But I want to ask y'all an honest question. It's not the Hall of Fame question about Derrick Rose, but Matt brought up something like we never saw his true potential. So then it got me thinking the domino effect of what his injury caused. Do y'all think Russell Westbrook still would have been looked at the way he is now if Derrick Rose never got hurt? Because when Derrick Rose went down, we kind of saw the emergence of Russell Westbrook of becoming like the most athletic point guard.
I don't think that's a fair question. Because I think Westbrook would have still been who he was. Because for one, you got to think about it. Derrick Rose was in the Eastern Conference. Westbrook was in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose also, honestly, he was cheated out of a full career because of injuries. But even though Westbrook has the same play style, the longevity was on his side. He took care of his body. He didn't get hurt. And he did way more than Derrick Rose because he was a triple threat guy. He averaged a triple-double for 3 straight seasons. It was only one other player in NBA history to do that, and they only did it once, and was the big O. It was Oscar Robertson. He did it 3 times in a row. So Westbrook, in my opinion, supersedes Derrick Rose because of longevity and what he was able to do on the basketball court, because he did a little bit of everything. He can shoot, he can pass, he can rebound, and he was a lockdown defender. Derrick Rose was just spectacular in hindsight. And I know I said something probably different in the Discord. I personally, fan wise, I think he's a Hall of Famer. Fan wise,
yeah, I agree with that. He's a Hall of Famer. I just don't know. I just question the first ballot thing. Like when I hear first ballot, I'm hearing for sure Hall of Famer. And again, in basketball Hall of Fame, the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame is everything. So he's gonna get in either way. But I'm just like when I hear like first ballot, because all his only push for first ballotness is just a one-time MVP. And first-time all-time NBA. He was only all NBA one time.
And Rookie of the Year.
And Rookie of the Year. Like he never did anything outside of being the youngest. He never did anything more crazy. Granted, it's not his fault because he got hurt. It's just like it's just part of life. Like I don't know if that's first ballot in my eyes. Are we
probably not?
Are we gonna put him first ballot because we like him and feel bad for him?
He'll get it. He'll get in, not first ballot though. Because he did. Yeah. Damn. That's crazy, man. That's fucking ACL tear. Fuck you up.
Because it was the ACL in the MCL the following year. I'm surprised he played as long as he did. His legs were cooked.
Because he was so explosive. Like his play style did not like it's not conducive to longevity at the end of the day. There's a lot of players like that. Unless you take proper precaution and take care of your body like off season, have the right regimen diet wise, be athletic enough, but yet have the mass to support such ferocity going to the basket the way he did. And I don't know his regimen. He probably did. It's probably just bad luck. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you just don't know. Just probably bad luck. Somebody that was probably I say a little thinner than he is, but kind of played the same kind of way is Ja Morant.
Yeah, Ja
And
heavy like Derrick Rose, more athletic in my eyes.
And no, I wouldn't say that.
You don't think Ja's more athletic more than Derrick Rose? What Ja's doing?
Hell no. Hell no. I seen this nigga Derrick Rose jump over 3 niggas. I'm just saying, bro. Like Ja probably has it in his bag eventually, but
is it next to his gun?
John Wall also was very athletic too, but Ja was like,
"You stupid daddy."
That's crazy. I just peeped that, daddy. You stupid. You are stupid. But I'm talking like Derrick Rose definitely up there with most athletic point guards, was like with Westbrook, John Wall. I'm like Ja's like, and maybe it's been a long time since we've seen that kind of version of Derrick Rose. You gotta go on YouTube to find that version, but. It's like what Ja doing, bro. His athlete like dunking over niggas, jumping to touch the whole top of the backboard, the block a shot. It's like, yo, Ja look like he could jump out of a building.
Yeah, Ja's another high flying, high energy player.
Yeah, but he needs to
get his head straight.
That, especially that, and take care of his body because he don't want to end up being another what if story in the NBA. But yeah, I personally I think Derrick Rose is way more athletic than Ja Morant. Not saying Ja is not capable of doing that. Certainly is. The stuff that Ja has done is spectacular, but bruh, I can't see you on the court enough. You keep bruh, you nigga, let's call a spade. Ja, you're not a thug, bro. All right. Your parents has a real good marriage. Like, relax, my nigga. Relax, bro.
I see what you did there.
Like, let's call a spade, bro. Like,
no, I agree with you.
Yeah, don't.
I never understood like you want to be a thug, but when you're in the NBA, because a lot of people would rather change plays with you in a minute, bro.
Like nigga, you play ball to get your family to a better situation, only to become a stereotype.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like, what is wrong with you, my nigga? Stop. Just stop.
Yeah.
Clarence parents had a real good marriage. Like, and you went to a private school.
Yeah.
In Sumter. Relax, my nigga. Yeah, relax.
I don't like, dude. You made it. You don't need to be. And those aren't even your people, though. You didn't grow up in the hood, so it's not like you're leaving your homies behind. Like
you're never in a gang.
Yeah.
Like you don't have homies in the hood.
That's your style. You don't need to be doing that. Just
crazy part is the homies that I be seeing trying to protect you from doing dumb shit.
Yeah,
they be trying to protect you, and you keep doing it for some stupid ass reason.
And another thing too, stop listening to these fucking internet lawyers. For one, they never went to law school. They just Googled some shit. And the fact remains is when you work for $1 billion company,
talk about it.
At the end of the day, it's all about perception. Yes. All right.
Talk image, bro. Talk about
optics. So even if you have a legal firearm, you work for a $1 billion company that is family oriented, that markets to children, that sells bobbleheads and jerseys to kids. They don't want you to fucking flash a gun on IG. You stupid ass motherfucker, you.
I'm gonna piggyback up real quick on this because I'm gonna be real quick with the story. Y'all, Carmelo, when he retired, did an interview with Wallow and Gilly, $1 million worth of game, bro. And Melo in his early Denver career was always getting in trouble too. And I remember Melo told a story about his fight against I think Nate Robinson, a couple other Knicks players back in the Garden. They all got suspended. Melo got suspended like for a whole week, and he went to go to appeal it to David Stern. God rest David Stern's soul. David Stern told him straight to his face, Melo, I know who you with. I know who they with. I know where you been. I got eyes on you, bro. You not in the streets no more. You not in college no more. You working for a business. You need to act like it. So David Stern gave him an ultimatum. Like, you can either be here in the NBA or you can go back out there. And guess what Melo did? I'm gonna stay in the league. Sometimes you gotta cut niggas off, bro. Simple as that. You can't bring everybody with you because they gonna like crabs in a barrel, bro. The more they gonna try and bring you back down. So I'm hoping, we all hoping Ja to succeed. Nobody praying on his downfall. I'm not at least. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think Natick is. I don't think, from what you saying, I don't think you praying on his downfall. We all hoping. We all hoping he see, because he's a hell of a player. He looks like a good kid. He just needs to stop doing dumb shit and probably stop listening to NBA YoungBoy. Nigga, go listen to Pimp a Butterfly.
And NBA YoungBoy doing 4 years and shit in Colorado right now. So,
but the thing about Ja, he was showing the gun, like it made the perception of that was like thuggish. But he went to the place where they do the training for John Wick, like Keanu Reeves, and he did like that circuit thing. No one would have called it gangster or thuggish, because that seemed like an official firearm thing. Like, I don't think he would have got any beat for that. Whereas just holding it and you're like, you bop into it, like, dude, they're gonna have a problem with that. That fucks with your image.
Right, exactly, bro. For one, you don't have the the complexion for protection. Just put it, let's call a spade a spade. All right. So you don't have the right skin coat to fucking just fuck off and do dumb shit and not get vilified for it. All right. So when you fucking just chilling with your homeboy, you probably just left the gun range or whatever. But when you fucking just chilling in the car, have your hammer and just dancing, bopping around and shit, guess what? You look like a thug. You look like somebody billion-dollar corporations do not want to invest in.
Yeah.
And they gonna put you on the sideline. As easily as they gave you the millions, I can promise you,
they could take that
easier.
away.
Yep.
Exactly. It's easier for them to take it back. So relax. All right. You got good parents. Just relax.
And they living their best life, bro. You don't want to take that away from them, bro. You don't want to take that away from them. And I'm gonna say this: the dad dad, you gotta be stern. You gotta be harder on them, bro. Like, you can't be out there trying to be like doing the Usher mime challenge and shit like that. Like, bro, sometimes you just gotta like get on your son, bro.
You laughing at it, but nigga, he be looking like, I done hit the lottery and shit, so I'm gonna live the life I never had before.
And they be dads.
That's the fucked up part.
They be dads trying to live through their sons, and it's like, yo, dog, you not his best friend. You're his father. You gotta set him straight. You gotta tell him, you work hard for this, bro. You weren't projected to be some lottery pick or some shit. Like, you busted your ass day in and day out. I ain't playing no lead to give you some connections, bro. Your skills brought you here, bro. You gotta continue on.
His pops has no business trying to fight Shannon Sharp on the sideline of a fucking.
He needs to go sit the fuck down. Like, dude, stop.
I thought that was Dylan Brooks' fault too. Not Shannon.
It don't matter. His pops got involved.
Why are you even arguing at a game? Like,
yeah.
Word.
You should be chilling.
Bro. Exactly.
Get your box seat, sit up there with your wife, drink your sparkling cider, and let that be that.
And that's when you gotta give credit to a lot of, like, I always talk, as much as I critique Anthony Davis' play style in terms of just his health and all that, you don't see shit about Anthony Davis' parents, bro. Like, they be at the games, but you don't see the camera panning them. They be hiding and shit, bro.
Just chilling.
Like, they like, nah, bro, we not the attention. Our son is the attention.
They recluse, how you should be.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, that was my number 4. So we just said, all right. So we're on to number 3. I'm changing my list around right now. I got some. Yeah. All right. All right. What do you got for number 3?
It's on you, Josh.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna move it away. What I do? A movie? I'm gonna go to a game. Video game, man. This one hurts me too. Kingdom Hearts 3. I was very disappointed in that one, man. I'm a big Kingdom Hearts guy. Square Enix. Kingdom Hearts 3 was like, I see in that. I mean, when I tell you disappointment, I was very let down. I was hyped going in, very let down with the story. Thought I was gonna get like that epic conclusion, didn't get it. They kind of dragged it. I was very disappointed in some of the worlds. I thought it could have done a little bit better with the Disney worlds. I was expecting some Final Fantasy characters. They didn't do that for whatever reason. I don't remember the full details of it. But like, Kingdom Hearts 4 needs to just wrap it up now, bro. I think it's time to wrap up the Kingdom Hearts story.
I think that's what they're doing, right?
I hope so. I think they were trying to reboot it for a newer audience, but I truly think it's time to wrap it up now. Like, put it into Zoro Saga and all that.
15th game.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Well, they got 4 coming out.
We ain't seen that shit. Like, we not seen that shit like 2026.
That's what it said. It's projected 2026.
Yeah, and I think it was using Unreal Engine 5 too.
Yeah, Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a Kingdom Hearts guy, so I have no comment.
It's a great series to play, and it's a great series to play.
It's fun. It's like live action RPG. And you get to meet up with like some of your favorite characters from when you were a kid. So
like Disney, Simba, and all that. Like it was like really. When I played that, I was hooked, and I was super duper excited for 3. A lot of people feel that way, that it was a letdown. Like it didn't live up to the hype, and it just.
Yeah, they say this is it. Square Enix. Yeah, it's the beginning of the end.
All right. That's what I thought 3 was, but here we go. So hopefully 4, it is the beginning of the end.
Damn.
Any thoughts on that?
I've only played the first Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, you didn't play 2?
I never played 2, and then they had
you missing out, bro. 2 is the best.
Yeah, that would happen like right around the time when I stopped playing games, when those started coming out. And then I got 3 because my daughter saw the commercial for it, and she was like,
"Yo, Black is right. Black is right, by the way, too. It is the most confusing story ever." Like it is confusing. That's why I'm like, yo, Black. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, it's time to wrap it up, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I gotta rewatch like recap videos on what the fuck this story is about outside of the main shit. And at first, it went from all right, fighting the darkness. Now we're fighting time travelers and people from the future and the past, and this nigga cloned himself 13 times, and it's like, all right, blood, like let's wrap it up now.
Jesus, this is a lot of fucking Kingdom Hearts games.
It is. I ain't gonna lie, I just play the mainline ones. I ain't play the spinoffs. I'm not worried about. I'll just watch somebody play that shit and watch the story. I don't give a fuck.
All right, I'm gonna segue to my number 3.
All right.
Like I said, I can't interject with that. I haven't played none of them.
I think that's one of the ones you got put on the list for the Traphouse stream.
I'm good. I like what I like.
That just that's a friendly. No, I'm good.
Yeah, when we did the, I said he's not gonna play it.
I'm good. But I will stay with the theme for this particular list, and it has something to do with gaming. My number 3 is Xbox hardware / Game Pass model.
Whew. This one's gonna catch fire. Let's talk about it.
It's disappointing because you need competition in order for a certain market to thrive. All right. If it was only Sony, they can do what they want unimpeded. That's why you're getting $700 fucking pro consoles. Nintendo, they a niche, and they stick with their niche, and they fucking capitalize on their niche. At the same time, it's hurting them in the long run because now they can't deviate from the console / portable market. So whatever the next iteration of the Switch is, or whatever console that Nintendo comes out with, it has to be high speed, it has to have good graphics, and it has to be portable. So now they stuck in a box. They pigeonhole themselves essentially. All right. Xbox, on the other hand, deviated from the fact that exclusive drives console sales, bro. Historically, that has always been the case. It's never not going to be the case. And when you have fucking what I'm assuming, Doom the Dark Ages is going to be multi-plat.
Yep.
You bought fucking Activision, so
Ain't done shit with them.
have done shit with them, and I would have been petty. I would have made fucking Call of Duty exclusive to Xbox and Game Pass only if I was running Microsoft. Fuck PlayStation.
You couldn't do that, unfortunately, but I would have made the DLC exclusive.
No. No, you keep saying you couldn't do that, but guess what? Microsoft, everybody keeps getting confused. Xbox is Microsoft, Microsoft is Xbox.
But if you have like a contract before that, you still gotta. I'm not a lawyer.
You have to adhere to the contract.
If they sign some kind of contract to release games to Sony and Microsoft and PC, they get it, that they usually block that off for a few years. So they might have bought them in between that.
But the thing is, if they did that right, that is inherent to the old guard. I am the new owner. That's like if you bought a house, or matter of fact, not bought, excuse me. If you rented a house and you're renting, and the ownership of the property changes hands, and you continually was paying $600 a month for rent, and now you're getting mad that now they jacked up the rent to fucking $1,500. Guess what? You could fucking move. It's my property. I bought it. You rent it, so I can do what the fuck I want with the property. At the end of the day, that's business. Hate it or love it, that is fucking business. And if I was Xbox, Microsoft, I would have said, fuck Sony. I am keeping Call of Duty exclusive on Xbox. Just because they don't have nothing else to counteract that shit with. All right? Your Indiana Jones, which people was waiting and was hyping that shit up. Guess what? That's multi-plat.
Yeah.
It is. I'm assuming that a lot of these other bless you. A lot of these other
bless you
exclusives,
Perfect
Dark, South by Midnight, Fable, because the reason why I have hardware / Game Pass model is because if you look at Netflix, right? Netflix has never been profitable. They are not a profitable company.
They're not. They keep raising the goddamn price of that fucking thing.
And the reason they raising the price is because they are never in the black. They always in the red, and they have to keep raising the price because that's how they keep getting original content to come to Netflix, because they have to raise subscription prices. Which is why when Xbox did Game Pass, it was initially I think it was like $9. I think the ultimate now is $20 a month.
Yeah.
All right. So even though you have, let's say, I think last time I checked, it was like 25 million Game Pass subscribers. If you do the math, you're getting that costs one game a month, essentially. So everybody's paying for essentially one AAA title a month. You're not going to fucking keep the doors open with that mindset. But they like I said, how Nintendo pigeonholes themselves to being a console / portable. They pigeonhole themselves by being a fucking subscription-based company. And it's hurting them it's going to hurt them in the long term. So you may not see this Xbox that not everybody, not everybody at all, but the people that bought an Xbox, this is the last Xbox you're probably going to see. It's not going to be with these smart TVs and faster processors,
PCs and all that.
Yeah, it's going to be Game Pass moving forward, and it's going to be to the point where Xbox knows they cannot compete far as hardware sales and exclusivity. So what they're going to end up doing is they're going to try to buy struggling fucking developers, and
you heard the rumors that people are trying to go and buy Take-Two.
They can't afford Take-Two.
That's the rumor everybody.
They can afford Take-Two, but Take-Two is not going to sell because Take-Two is too profitable. Now, if you say somebody like Ubisoft, because
Ubisoft could use it. Ubisoft needs it.
They stock just went down. It plummeted. It used to be 20 something a share.
Mhm.
Now it's down to less than $8 a share.
They've had a rough year, and I'm a big Ubisoft guy. They had a very rough year.
So
Excuse
if
me.
you see Microsoft buying Ubisoft, do not be surprised. Exclusive. You heard it here first. And it's going to be bad for the market because now we're no longer in the console war. We're in a content war, and motherfuckers just buying mad content up.
It's not
And
even that they're buying it up. It's that they're not doing anything with the content. That's my issue. You bought Activision Blizzard
They have all these companies, like, and nothing's
and
coming
done
out.
nothing. Like you brought the people who did Hi-Fi Rush and Evil Within. Niggas, them niggas almost had to shut down because you cultivated a community that doesn't buy games. They rely so much on Game Pass that when a game comes out on their console, they not even buying that shit, bro. They not rushing. Like, think about us when we buy our games. We say we're picking up day one. We're buying day one. That's what we do. They don't even play day one. Why? Because it's on Game Pass. I can play whenever I want. We don't have that luxury. We buy it and play it as soon as we get it.
Not even cut you off, but I seen a streamer, right? Shout out to the streamer too, because I actually like his content. He's in the Madden community. Madden Talks 24/7. He said, and I quote, he's like, "Man, I was waiting to get so and so game when it gets to Game Pass, so I'm not going to buy it yet." So y'all done brainwash y'all consumer base to not
To not buy
purchase a
games.
game, to just wait for the subscription service to play the games. You're not going to be able to fucking keep the gaming. Gaming is slowly dying, bro. Even though console sales is up, like let's be honest, bro. Like, this shit don't have the same allure it did back in the PS3 era, definitely the PS4 era, where when you had a multitude of games to play and every one of them was fucking fire, or you fucking seen the leaps in graphical hardware. It's not the same no more, bro. And Microsoft is contributing to the fact. That's why it's a big letdown to me that Microsoft is going with this model and not trying to compete. And they compete with like specs, but they're not competing with the content, and that's where they fucking up at, because it's totally mismanaged. The games I really want to play are not coming from PlayStation per se; they're coming from Xbox. But there's no point for me to get those fucking games because they're eventually going to come to PlayStation.
They're about to put Halo on PlayStation.
That's
like let that sink in, bro. We're putting our biggest flagship game on our opposition's console. What? That's how people. That's why people are saying that's a victory. No, that's a L, bro.
Because you see people on Twitter talking about, yeah, thank you, buy these games day one so I can fucking keep spending my $20 a month and play these motherfuckers for free.
No,
no, bro, because let's say that if that shit works, right? Let's just say hypothetically, if that mindsets work, then that means once the competition is out the way, all right, now you have what they call a fucking monopoly. What is a monopoly, you may ask? That means, guess what? I can charge whatever I want for my subscription service now. That means the games that y'all was playing day one for free, well, we might have to charge you now because now we have an overhead. We have to get our company profitable in order for you to play these games. And that's what will eventually happen. If that shit, let's say 10 years from now, if they bought up all the companies, they fucking the people just said, fuck it, I'm not paying for no more AAA games from the opposition. I'll just wait for them to come to Game Pass because this is the place to play. Then you're going to have, remember the movie Wall-E?
Yeah.
Remember how it was just one fucking big ass conglomerate that just served all the people and they have no choice but to succumb to their corporate overlords and shit? In that movie, that's essentially what's going to happen with fucking Xbox. We're going to have to succumb to our corporate overlords because now it's no more competition. It's none. It's just one big ass stop shop and shit that
That's when
we
everything goes to shit.
yeah, and we have no control and shit no more. That's why I wish Microsoft slash Xbox was more willing to at least fight for market share, and they're not willing to do that shit. They just willing to play their hand, but at the same time, is leading to the detriment of gaming because now motherfuckers is not willing to pay for games, and the people who go on Game Pass, it's been reports saying they hate being on Game Pass because they don't make no profit. They basically working for free.
Mm-hmm. The others don't like Game Pass. None of them have said they liked it.
That's my number 3.
Damn. All right. Three. That'll be 1, 2. Okay. My number 3, letdown / disappointment. It's more of a social issue. I know people are generally dumb, but I'm just surprised at the amount of people. I'm actually disappointed in the amount of people that let politics run their lives. So they stop, like they'll pretend that Taylor Swift isn't a good selling artist. They'll pretend actors are bad. People boycott companies. They'll say a girl in a video game is ugly and they don't want to buy the game, or like it's gotten to the point where you can't, what do you like anymore? Because people are spending all their time trying to virtue signal and stuff, and I just don't understand how being on that team should let you stop enjoying your life. I'm going to play Last of Us 2. I'm going to listen to Taylor Swift songs, whatever, but like I'm going to watch football. I'm going to live my life. I don't have to dislike something or like something just because I want to fit in with some people. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that is my number 3 for the most disappointing thing. It's sad.
I love that number 3. Honestly, not the whole politics run your life, because that's been a common theme that for honestly, I can't remember it was ever like that till Trump started running. Like I don't think people ever care if you was Republican and Democratic. Like you probably had different beliefs on what your views were on what to make the country better. But I think now, since Trump has become president, he's been running, it's like I've seen it. I was like, damn, like if you were Republican, you automatic Republican me number 1. And if you're Republican, you've seen someone that's Democratic, you Republican me number 1. It's like, why can't we just disagree? Yeah, it becomes tribalism.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
You did say something that kind of leads me to we're number 2 now?
We're on number 2.
I was gonna save this for my number 1, but I'm gonna switch it. My number 2 is my biggest disappointment is the failure of content creation. Content creation has been trash. And what I mean by content creation, I mean the art of it. I mean people like Ant, the Barbarian Persona, the What's Up Boys, Caleb City, Mars. Those are like those group, like Avros. Those are content creators who love what they do, work on what to improve, and find. Damn, you good, Ant?
My bad. My fault.
Thought a body dropped over there.
Keep cooking.
But what I meant was, like, what I was saying, it was like, yo, the art of it's gone. Now everybody are grifters. Everybody wants to get the quick 500 or a million subs or 500 followers, and it's just like, yo, y'all just saying stupid shit and be wrong. It's one thing to say a stupid take. It's another thing for the stupid to have a stupid take and be wrong over some, I'm not going to support this game because it has a female in it. I don't want to watch this show because the female looks like a man. What? I'm not going to play Ghost of Yote because I want to play Jin Sakai more. I want a white guy with big ball energy. The fuck?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Oh my god.
I hate nigga, and I truly hate niggas like Grums. I hate that other nigga that be beefing with Mighty Keith and who be saying dumb shit on Twitter. I hate all
Name names.
I really wish I could remember his name. Cause that's how pathetic I think he is. I can't remember your name. The only reason I remember Grum's name because I always see fucking Grum shit when I mute this nigga. Because again, Mighty Keith always interacts with them for whatever reason. I fuck with Mighty Keith mad heavy. Another great content creator. And I'm like, yo, dog, just like, yo, ignore these niggas. They say stupid, false shit, and they take away the art of content creation and then ruining gaming journalism where you can't even have an honest conversation anymore. I'm not going to play this game because I want to play Jin Sakai's story anymore. I don't want to play this game because it has a woman. What's the other nigga? Asmongold. I hate that motherfucker too.
Like 400 years after the game. Why you can't play as him? He's dead. He's been dead, probably dead for 300 something years.
Like, I legit find these niggas annoying. That's why I give mad credit to people like Ant, to my podcast, to everybody, like anybody who really works on the art of content creation and who's not just targeting one singular audience to only get the views and clicks up. Like if you legit see YouTube most of the time, they all got the same. I promise, they all say the same thumbnail. They all say the same title, and they all probably got the same nigga doing the clip art.
Oh, got the same look and shit. Like
it's very cookie cutter.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I hate that, yo. Some niggas, yo. Listen, there are some content creators that do that shit that I fuck with, but boy, I ain't gonna lie, I do hate that facial reaction clip art, bro. I do hate that shit.
Hold on.
The shock face, oh my god, like it's like, oh my god, I hate it. It's so cringy. I
refuse, nigga. I refuse.
Honestly, if you do that shit, I'm unsubscribing. I'm unsubscribing.
Oh, shit.
I'm unsubscribing. You lose a follower, broke. I'm unsubscribing right away. Fuck that. Like I said, it's some niggas I can handle because they put out put out consistent good content and offer unbiased opinions. But if you do that shit, bro, I swear to God, I'm unfollowing.
Oh god,
I gotta draw the line.
Nah, to get to 1,000, nigga, you might see me go like. It's trash. This he said the new meta. That's real.
Like it's content creation has died. And I had legit had this conversation with my boys too. It's like I got into it because I actually watched people who were good at it, who became great at it. Like Afro Senju, y'all RDC, RDC, Afro Senju, your boy Roshi, Caleb City, Mall's World, Trey fucking Rags, bro. And like I'm not even talking about whatever form of content creation you do, skit writing, gaming, fighting, FGC, anime, whatever. As long as you put consistency to it and you work on improving yourself, I'll support you, bro. I will watch your shit. I will recommend people your shit, bro. But if you do that grifting shit, fuck out of here.
Hold up. I'm glad you said that shit. All them niggas you just named, they owe they whole existence to the guru. Hot damn I rock.
He a goat too. He a goat.
Bruh, that's the reason why I even fuck with YouTube to begin with. When he made the Mario Brothers skit,
oh my god,
goated.
Fact.
All right. To your point, it is a problem with the content creation game because a lot of grifting has happened. A lot of fucking it's a lot of gatekeeping. We talked about that a little bit in the Discord today as well. And to the point where like I can't speak for Fnatic, I can speak for myself. That sometimes I think, damn, do I still want to even like do that type of shit?
Mm-hmm.
I try so hard to stay away from like what people are talking about with the console wars. I just want to stream, or if I have something that like any opinionated piece, I just want to get my thoughts on it and move on and shit. But I'm not trying to teeter that line and shit really, because I know it just leads to me being okay. This is where I'm going to plateau at. Like if I talk about this shit, if I engage with console war and shit, this is the number of subs I will ever get in life, and I will never go far beyond that. Far beyond that shit. Motherfuckers like RCDC World, Caleb City, who else you named?
Afro Senju. Shit,
As
I've been watching
like
Afro Senju forever. Chris
like
Smooth, bro.
Chris Move, fucking IMAV. He's one of my favorites actually.
David
You know what I'm
iPod
saying?
T Carter, like OG 2K
They
content
they
creators, bro.
they are at like the million sub mark because they don't engage with the console war bullshit. They don't grift and shit. They just make content that people want to watch and shit. And I said that shit a couple times in the Discord. I think like the majority of people that caters to that crowd, like y'all basically just share subs, y'all share views. Like if you talk about fuck Xbox over here, guess what? That same person that's in the chat, they go to the PC or the Sony pony crowd, whatever y'all like to call them niggas, and they just go to y'all just revolving doors with niggas. And y'all always go to be at the fucking 5,000 to I say the most at the most probably 250,000. That's y'all plateau. That's y'all range. 5 to 250,000. Y'all will never go below that. Y'all will never exceed that because that's y'all box. That's what YouTube would have put y'all at, and y'all comfortable being that shit. And niggas do not want to do that shit.
I'll go a step further. Notice how quick they get to them. Like, think about the grind that you gotta go to, bro. My podcast has been podding for about 4 years now. We've been on YouTube for 3. We're just trying to hit 100 subscribers. It's the grind of what you gotta go through. Like, we're not doing clickbaity shit. We're having honest discussions about shit. We're not saying this shouldn't be happening because this woman's ugly. We shouldn't happen because we should have more male care. I'm cool with new shit, and I said this too about I recently, or somebody I retweeted it when I said it, is that, yo, I'm like, stop with the DEI and woke shit, bro. Like that's been the theme for the past 3 years now. Like it's woke this, it's DEI that, and you can see that on all y'all thumbnails, and y'all say this stupid shit, and then y'all end up watching it or playing it, and then y'all lock cap. Y'all just straight cappers, bro.
It's the I think it's just the need to fit in. Because you can't be mad about a woman being in games today when for the last 30 years you've played with Chun-Li, Samus, Lara Croft. Like, you've used woman characters before. So why now? Because it's the thing to just it's the trendy thing to be shitty about.
And you know what? I was going to put this on my list, but I'm just going to say it part of this conversation. I'm tired of motherfuckers saying woke.
Oh my god, dead
all right,
word, bro.
You have no fucking idea what that shit means. Woke just essentially means the awakening. That shit's been around since the 60s, where motherfuckers during that era of the 60s, it was a time of enlightenment where you had Malcolm X, your Medgar Evers, your Martin Luther Kings, your Fred Hamptons. Motherfuckers collectively woke up and said, "Oh man, the government shouldn't be treating us like this. We are better than this." And they collectively woke up. And then in the 90s, you had the Living Color who had the woke brother, the dude that was in prison, played by Damon Wayans. But they never said, you remember, right? But they never called him the woke brother. They just said, but he said the shit that people assumed that was woke because you see, my brother, you see how they keep black eyed peas in a can and they keep these white peas in a jar. See, they trying to have us confined, my brother. That type of shit. So when this shit gets to the point where women with a fucking brain is woke now, or Jessica got replaced by a fucking Asian female. That's DEI woke shit. It's just fucking y'all want to call us the N-word so bad, but y'all know y'all gonna get canceled for that shit. So y'all use woke and y'all apply that shit to everything when that shit does not apply to that shit. That's why I keep saying we need to fucking we need to really secure the culture from fucking white people sometimes, bro. Because y'all just be taking what we created and fucking just use that shit maliciously and fucking it up.
Yeah.
Y'all are fucking visitors into what we created. About 20 years from now, I could promise you they're gonna say a white dude started rap in the Bronx. For real, bro. Like this shit is annoying. Like damn, stop. Every time I get on fucking any social media platform and they say woke, I just I wanna let my fingers do the talking, but I'm like, man, fuck it, man.
Ain't
Cause y'all
worth
just
it, B.
it's
It
not
ain't.
worth it because y'all just saying this shit. They're like, oh, I'm anti these anti woke people, or I'm woke, or y'all proud to be woke. Like, bitch, you live in fucking Montana. You have no idea what woke means. Matter of fact, take your stupid ass back to sleep. I'd rather you not be aligned with the black community because you're part of the fucking problem. If you ask me, leave me the fuck alone. Stop trying to fucking take our culture, what we fucking built, what we fucking stand on, what some people fucking died about,
Mm-hmm.
and fucking use that shit to fucking belittle other people and shit, and then or try to say that this applies to these people when they don't have nothing to do with that shit.
Right.
Pisses me the fuck off, bro. Don't let me get on my fucking soapbox. Woosah. I'm sorry.
And now you was cooking, bro. You was cooking.
Yeah. That was number 2. That was my number 2.
All right.
Was that my number 2 or number 3? That had to be my number 3. What number are you
Number
on,
3.
Josh? Yeah, that was my number 3.
I'm on damn, Frieza's fucking me up. I'm on did you go already, Nat?
Yeah. It was people letting politics run their lives.
Yes. Then I said then I went to the grifter one. So yeah, that was Ant go?
No, I didn't go yet.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we on number 2 at this point. You know what? I'm going to say I'm calling a lot of audibles and shit because y'all just had me cooking. We gonna keep it in theme. I'm going to say hip hop for this generation. That's my number 2.
Yeah,
biggest letdown.
I like that.
Biggest letdown. The fact remains is that I'm gonna keep it quick because we've been cooking for a minute, but it seems like hip hop, which was essentially started in the park, motherfuckers just trying to find a way, counterculture, just they couldn't sing, but they had a way with words. We disassociated from that tremendously to the point where now it's big corporations funding ex strippers, ex prostitutes to make music to say this is culture. Anytime some new vernacular comes along, it comes from some big corporation putting a battery in a fucking stripper's back and making that shit go viral and shit. And it's nothing like that. It's sad, bro. It's sad that we don't have. It's sad this generation don't have a Biggie, a Tupac, a Jay-Z, a fucking Method Man.
I think they do. I think they do. They just don't care. I think they do. They just don't care. They have a Kendrick. They have a Cole. They have a Jid.
No. You can't say that because this generation is more of the 12 to 18 time frame. Okay. Kendrick, the people you named, is more closer to our age.
Okay.
All right. So they if they did not grow up in our same time frame and shit, they at least they had like a foundation that at least relayed that type of shit to them. I don't think this generation have that shit. So it's more it's no more streets. You know what I'm saying? Because it used to be you had to get a cosign to get a fucking record deal and shit, or you had to know somebody to get a record deal. Now it's none of that. Now it's you went viral. Some fucking dweeb behind a desk on his computer at fucking Atlantic or Universal fucking see how many views you get and say, oh, we gonna get that motherfucker a record contract because they did half the work for us and shit.
You know who could be blamed for that? And I want you to take on that real quick. Chief Keef. Chief Keef was not a great rapper, but he made popping songs on YouTube or whatever and blew up. I'm like,
Yeah. I would go far as back to say Soldier Boy.
so Soldier Boy at least say I got a one hit wonder, bro. I got to dance.
But
Soldier
that's
Boy.
when it was all ringtone rap. Everything turned into dance. I mean, there was
That's
always
what.
hip hop was always involved with dancing, but this was just we're going to dumb it down so much and just give them a catchy beat and make them dance. And that's why I see when everything started to just become super simple, dumbed down stuff, and you're just bopping along.
Yeah.
But the Chief Keef things make sense. I think that's where the Chief Keef was more like what's the shit? What do they call it? Not rap. What kind of rap do they call it? Trap? Not trap.
Right. I'm about to say, is it trap you're looking for?
No. It's one where you just talk about killing people and stuff. I don't know. I've heard it before.
Drill?
Drill, yeah. Yeah, when it's just a bunch of guys in a room with no shirt on, they're just holding guns, which always seemed very homoerotic for some reason. Like that never seemed like a cool thing to do. So I don't know how that got popular.
That's the main reason they get booked by the cops too.
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah,
Plus they be saying in their lyrics, "Hey, I shot XYZ."
I can see all your tattoos. I can identify you now. So like, yeah, I never understood that. But yeah, you have a point with Chief Keef too. He was not great rapper, but he was popular as fuck.
Mm.
Damn.
I get that. But the thing is with Soldier Boy, at least I don't know, it displayed a certain essence of hip hop because it was still fun at the end of the day.
Yeah, true.
This new generation is more drill music, you know what I'm saying, more about killing ops. Or like I said, with the strippers.
Rappers, also just terrible rappers.
You know, the shit that kills me though, bro, is, and I don't care what anybody says, Nas was 17 years old when Illmatic came out.
Yeah. Wasn't Mobb Deep, wasn't like Prodigy and Havoc like 15, 16 years old when that first album came out?
That, bro. Like, but at the end of the day, if Nas is the litmus test for me, bro. He was 18, 17 when that album came out, bro. Like the way it was constructed, niggas in their 40s don't do that shit. So how the fuck have we like devolved so rapidly to where like it's, you know what I'm saying, it's no appreciation for the art form no more. Or you initially come out and you just got beef with a motherfucker and you gotta call their name on, like even with rap beef, right? Motherfuckers don't realize that they focus too much on the beef and not the rap part to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the rap was the important part to that shit. Like think about when perfect example. Last Day, Biggie featuring the Locks.
Mm-hmm.
You know the Locks was dissing Biggie on that track, right? A lot of people don't know that shit. The Locks was dissing Biggie, and Biggie was dissing the Locks on that track. And they supposed to be cool, like because they featured on each other's song and shit. But the thing is, they had a fucking appreciation for the art form and shit. Even though I'm featured on your shit, nigga, I'm trying to prove to you I'm better than you at rapping. And we all street niggas. We could have taken it there, but guess what? We gotta let our words do the talking. And niggas don't do that shit. Niggas go straight to the beef part, or rap battle, go straight to the battle part of shit. They don't want to fucking mince words and shit. They just want to fucking air out shit, which is stupid. That's the disappointment part to me about this whole generation of hip hop. It's a facade. It's not even real no more. It's fucking it's motherfuckers in suits dictating what's hot in the street. You never been in the street, and you get some fucking illiterate bastard that can't put two sentences together and give him a fucking budget and fucking have him make some fucking mixy, clicky, fucking niche shit, and now they fucking blow up. And now I'm supposed to think this nigga is speaking for the culture and shit. Yeah. And this motherfucker is a goddamn plant.
It's the most, like you were saying, it's the most ignorant, fucking offensive shit. Like every girl rapper has to be a stripper. Like what happened to a girl just having bars? She show up with her fucking jacket on and her jeans, and she just spitting. Like what happened to like Rhapsody, Jean Grey? Like
Rhapsody's the last of a generation, bro.
And now everybody's got their pussy out. Nicki Minaj, Glorilla, Sexy Red.
Sexy Red, yes. That's the weird part where, yes.
But Nicki Minaj can actually rap.
That's what I'm about to say. Nicki Minaj can rap.
She's
Meg
actually
can
good.
rap. Gorilla can really rap. Lotto can rap. Like those are women who can go like they don't need to do it. I guess for the aesthetic of the image of it, they got to. But when it comes down to it, bro, when it's time to rapidy rap, they can fucking rap.
They can rap. I just was like, thank you. You're like super good. You're super famous. Like you don't need to do all that to sell tickets.
And I was about to say that even though it devolved to that, which is probably the corporate heads like sex sells, keep rapping about this ignorant shit, they go to buy it up anyway. We can't blame the rappers per se. We gotta blame the consumer because if it wasn't for the consumers, they wouldn't be popular.
Yeah, Little Kim sold you sex to sell nonstop, and she was also a great rapper.
Yeah,
Foxy Brown,
Brown.
Eve was a stripper. May have been for 2 months, but she was splashing pussy for money.
I got those pictures.
I seen the video. But
yeah,
she can rap very, very well, I might add. But now it's like, I don't know, bro. It's just depressing because now it's like, you know what? At the end of the day, how I feel, right, is that I don't know if y'all ever heard this shit in y'all household, but in my household, there was like, whatever you do is a reflection of me.
Hell yeah.
So when you go out there, don't fucking embarrass me.
Yeah.
And when I look at the landscape of hip hop, like whatever y'all do is a reflection of me, but y'all fucking embarrassing me because of what y'all doing. Because they don't see me as an individual. They see a thug, somebody who's willing to fucking shoot you at the red light for no reason because you cut them off or some shit. Or if my wife is just riding around chilling or going to the goddamn grocery store, they see a fucking hypersexualized fucking black female when she's not even like that and shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least when I grew up, it was a balance for every Puffy. Even though he's canceled and shit now, rightfully so. But but I digress. For every Puffy or fucking who was a Hot Boys or No Limit, it still was a Black Star. It was a Mos Def, a Talib Kweli, a Common. It was a balance at least. It's none of that no more. There's no balance no more. It's like either you want this fucking ratchet shit or you just not going to listen. You're not going to get anything else. You have to go to the darkness of YouTube, the dope rapper using beats from 10 years ago who can actually rap, but he's not getting no subs or no views and shit because he's not rapping about that dumb shit y'all want to listen to.
It's crazy. I just realized that music has now just become like content creation in terms of gaming. Nobody knows how to make real content anymore or real music. It's just stupid shit.
It's low hanging fruit.
Yep.
It's low hanging fruit. You want to get famous? Rap about your coochie. Rap about how you fucking could kill a motherfucker. Talk about your ops. And guess what? You got a record deal. That's it. And it's fucked up. And it's real fucked up. That's my number 2.
Okay.
Hip hop.
Well, we kind of covered my original number 2 over the course of I guess it kind of blends in with the one about letting politics run people's lives. I had like black streaming grifters because that encompasses all of them. But we'll get a little bit more lighthearted here. The thing that is always disappointing me is TV shows that get canceled. TV shows and video games that get canceled too soon.
I like where this about to go.
Because a lot of the thing is more of a criticism about American TV, where they tend to run a show into the ground until the viewership just becomes nil at the end, and they just gotta throw some shit together to end the series. But
Mm.
like in the UK, most of their TV shows are super short. They'll be like 6 episodes a season, and they end the show after like 2-3 years. They don't just keep running it forever, except for shit like Blackadder and like Monty Python. But that was back in the day. But I had a list of actual canceled shows that I was looking at. I had there was a show called 1899 on Netflix, and I saw it got canceled like shit. 2 days after someone told me to watch it, I was going to boot it up, and then I saw it got canceled, and I was like, all right, never mind. I'm good on that. Fuck. There was a show Happy Endings that was on ABC. It was like just a bunch of like millennials hanging out, and they would it was like it had dark comedy in it. It was had really good writing, but they ended it. I guess it wasn't ABC enough. They ended the show Bloodline on Netflix. That was a good show. Hannibal. That was a good show.
Oh, Hannibal was good too. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Damn it! What happened to the rest of all the shit I had? Yeah, and a couple shows just get canceled. Games, more so, those games getting canceled are things that you hear about. They show at E3 in 2018. I'm talking about Beyond Good and Evil 2. What the
That shit
fuck
don't
happened to
exist.
that game?
Yeah,
That shit don't
game,
exist.
that game is dead at this point, bro.
That shit don't exist.
Dude,
bro.
that first game was one of my favorite games ever. And then they announced this. I'm like, whoa, this looks amazing. The graphics looks good. I ain't heard shit about it since.
It's a whole ordeal with that shit. The creative developer quit. The fucking studio was in financial ruin at that point, and they had.
Yeah.
I seen a demo for the shit. How they went from street level to like a spaceship in the stratosphere, but at the same time, is Ubisoft. So Ubisoft going to do Ubisoft shit.
This y'all gonna look like bullshit. It's gonna look like a Switch game when it's done.
Not even that, bro. It's a lot of padding with Ubisoft games. It's a lot of unnecessary shit involved with Ubisoft games.
Also, they come out unfinished too. So
yeah, so that game is never coming out. That shit, they haven't officially canceled the shit, but that shit is never coming out.
Yeah.
And that shit, when I seen it, that shit looked dope too.
It did. There was a bunch of games that I could think of like that got canceled before coming. I remember there was a Pirates of the Caribbean RPG that was supposed to come out that got canned. There was a Star Wars like 13 Bounty Hunter game that got canned.
Star Wars 1311.
Yeah, 1311. It was like
taking
on Coruscant, I think, and it was just got like gameplay looked fire, bro. Got canned. I was like,
which was the foundation, if I'm not mistaken, I think, to what Jedi Fallen Order should have been.
Mm-hmm.
And they fucking canceled that shit because it had nothing to do with Jedis. It had something to do similar to what Star Wars Rebels was supposed to be initially.
Okay.
And they fucking canceled that shit. And I was like, and damn, for the time, that shit looked dope. Like, it was a fucking Prince of Persia, like, I don't think it was a remake. It was like another one in the mainline series.
Mm-hmm.
And they made, you know how they make like a trailer for the shit.
Yeah.
They made a trip. You can still see that shit on YouTube. That shit looks so fire, bro. They canceled that shit.
Prey 2, I think, got canceled too. It was a Prey game that was supposed to come out. Everybody wanted to play, and that got canned. It's a lot of games, man, that just got canned.
Silent Hill that Kojima was making that had Norman Reedus in it.
Oh,
PT?
Silent Hills. Yeah, with
it was
the S.
Hills. Was that the PT game?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was.
Like you can, like
you can't even
that
play that demo no more.
Be scary as hell. And
yeah, you can have that. I'm good.
I was excited about that because I didn't have a console at that time. But when I got it, I wanted to get that demo, and it just gone.
I think you could still get it on certain avenues of the web is not legit, but it's still ways to play it. But yeah, that was supposed to be. But then the whole shit with Kojima and Konami.
Right. Yeah, that's yeah. So I guess get things that end too short, like shows that end too early, movies that never come out. I don't think this new Blade's going to come out with Mersha.
Dude,
Like,
I've
Yeah.
quit on that.
nothing-
I quit on that, bro.
It's nothing but
Just-
bad news coming every time they say something
Just
about that.
cancel that movie,
Yeah,
bro.
just cancel
like,
it.
God damn.
And
See, the thing is, like, just cancel and just put him in something else.
Yeah.
Like, because this is a waste of time at this point, bro. We wasting time.
you
with
see
him.
what Ryan Reynolds did? He
They
put
did.
Blade in the movie. Like, instead of Blade was in a movie. So, but and the shows, I liked Luke Cage. A lot of people say it was kind of corny. I enjoyed Luke Cage.
Was fire. Luke Cage was fire to me.
I like Luke Cage. I like The Punisher.
Punisher was good.
I was like,
Yeah.
and then once all that deal and stuff went through, we're not going to do them anymore.
Yeah,
That
because when
Punisher show
Daredevil
was
got,
crazy.
when
Daredevil
Daredevil
amazing.
got canceled, everybody was devastated when Daredevil got canceled because a lot of people, maybe outside of the Iron Fist show, a lot of people really enjoyed the Marvel Netflix run. That was a great
they were
run
good.
of shows.
Yeah, the Iron Fist was trash. Jessica Jones was all right.
Jessica Jones.
Luke Cage was fire to me.
Fire Daredevil was peak.
The what's the name of the show where they was all of them together? Defenders. That shit was all right. It had its moments. It wasn't S tier television, but it was suitable. It ended on a cliffhanger. I fucking hate when Netflix is egregious for doing that shit. Ending shows on a cliffhanger and then you cancel them shit.
Oh no, I got a couple. Prodigal Son. It was a Prodigal Son on Fox ended on a cliffhanger. So this was a show where
I love that show too. The Get Down on Netflix that ended in a cliffhanger.
Yup. There was a crime drama called I think Forever After or some shit like that on ABC with a dude. Every time he died, he kept appearing back in the middle of the water or some shit. That ended on a cliffhanger. That's the worst feeling as a viewer. Like, dog, we end this show on a cliffhanger. Like, oh, like damn, we all excited for season 3, and now we're like, what the fuck we supposed to do now?
What you call it? That shit. Nobody liked it, but I actually liked that Resident Evil series that was on Netflix.
That shit was garbage.
Lance Reddick.
Yeah, RP
Lance Reddick. That shit was garbage.
No, it wasn't, bro. That shit was straight. That shit was straight, bro. That shit was straight.
Lance Reddick deserved an Emmy, an Oscar, and an Emmy just for that performance, bro.
It wasn't bad. It's like I just don't know what were they trying to do. Like
I don't know, but we never find out because they canceled the fucking show.
That deserved to get canceled because I think there are some shows that deserve cancelization regardless of bro. That deserved cancelization. The Velma show on HBO finally got canned, had niggas popping champagne everywhere. But
that shit, I never watched that shit. That shit was,
and I was really hoping for like a really mature version of Scooby Doo. That shit was garbage.
Nah, you'll see better animation of Scooby Doo on fucking YouTube when they've made the dark version of Scooby Doo.
I thought you were going to say on the sidebars of Pornhub when they always show the animation characters banging.
No, nigga.
But
no.
You want to move on to my number one?
Yeah, let's see what your number one hit for, man.
I got my number one. There was originally number 2 because the Grifter one was gonna be number 1, but number 1, DC Universe has continued to let me down.
Oh my god!
And
dumb niggas.
Nah, hang on. Let me tell you why. Because I'm not even talking about the comics. I'm talking about DC Universe as a whole medium. Fuck it, just throw Warner Brothers in there too. As a whole medium, you have failed to me because I look at Marvel. I'm like, yo, dog. Marvel's putting out great shit. You're not gonna catch them in live action movies. That shit's done.
Excuse me. Marvel putting out great shit.
Well, but they had a run.
I'm talking about the run. I'm talking about the run. I'm about the 10-year run of the Infinity Saga. The comic books are still going strong. The thing about me with DC is that they, like we talked about it with Warner Bros., they shoot themselves in the foot. They are allergic to money. You have a potential Batman Beyond film animated by the people who did Spider-Verse. Nah, we're not going to do that. Let's give you Wonder Woman 84. Here's Batgirl, who, from what the viewership says, like the testing, Everybody was excited for this shit. Everybody loved it. Nah, we're not gonna give you that. Let's give you the Flash. Nah, let's not give you anything Static Shock related ain't damn near nothing. No Static Shock to compete with Miles Morales. Let's give you Joker 2.
Oh shit. Static Shock would have been awesome.
And I've said this, Natic, multiple times. The fact that DC, even in the comics, they don't have this nigga doing nothing. I don't see Static Shock with the Teen Titans. I don't see Static Shock with Superman or Batman or nothing. No solo series. Why the fuck do you not? You have the answer to Miles fucking Morales in Static Shock, and you not pushing him? What? You don't like money, bro. You know how many niggas? I mean, people will see it. Listen, I'm gonna say it. The black dollar sells.
Oh yeah.
Black people come out to support their own, bro. When we saw Miles Morales on the trailers, and I'm a comic book fan, so I already knew who he was. For people who didn't know Miles Morales was, they said, "Oh shit, that's a Black Spider-Man." Well, honey, get the kids. We gonna go see Black Spider-Man. It does numbers. The black dollar sells. So the fact that you got Miles Morales got games, t-shirts, comics, movies, all this shit, you don't want to push Cyborg, Green Lantern, Static Shock. Really Static because he's younger. He could really resonate with the younger audience of someone who dresses like them, who talks like them, who can move who gets them. And you not pushing that? Dog, get the fuck out of my face. You don't care. You don't care about the fans, bro. You don't care.
I wish DC would have used. I know when they still had Vertigo Comics, that's like their more live action. I mean, it's their comic division, but they do more real life. It's not superhero stuff, so it's like dark comics. I know the movie with Viggo Mortensen, A History of Violence, where he was like that Russian mobster. That was a DC comic, and there's a bunch of other like real like crime drama DC comics. Why don't they pivot over to some of those, get a couple of those in there? Because crime dramas are always going to be dope. Make it a Netflix show. But they just want to keep making Batman movies, Superman movies.
Yep.
And, like, dude, I've seen enough Superman movies. And Superman doesn't hit anybody in his movies. So I don't want to see that. And Batman, I like the new Robert Pattinson joint. I like that.
I've liked the Penguin. I think the Penguin is
I heard the Penguin's too. I haven't watched it yet.
Penguin is fire. God, this nigga's whooping my ass. But DC is like, come on, bro. Like, what are y'all doing, bro? I listen. I'm hoping James Gunn can get it straight. Is he? Probably not, because Warner Brothers is still gonna be in charge and probably gonna dictate shit for him. And it's just like, yo, dog, you're always going to be second place, and you've had multiple opportunities to come in first. Like, Marvel right now is not at its strongest, as Ant always reiterates. Like, they are struggling.
They're terrible right now.
And they're not, and like, this is DC's opportunity, bro. Let's go. Like, and you're not doing it. Even your gaming division is not, it used to be the one that everybody loved. That's not doing well now.
Yeah, they're hurting. Yeah, DC ain't hitting right now. Okay, I'm gonna go get that movie.
Because I remember when there was this time where DC was cooking on I'm talking about games, cooking, animated film, dog.
The Batman animated movies are better than the Batman live action movies.
Fact.
I will say
go watch Killing Joke. Go watch
Batman Beyond. Why isn't there a Batman Beyond movie? A live action movie?
No, they was going to make a Batman Beyond movie in the same art style as the Spider-Verse movie.
And they said no.
We're going to make fucking Blue Beetle.
And I did enjoy Blue Beetle.
Was that good?
I enjoyed it. I gave it like a 7. It wasn't like a spectacular film. I enjoyed it for what it was. But it's still at the end of the day, bro. I'm like Blue Beetle though over Batman Beyond.
Did they not see the numbers that fucking Spider-Verse did, bro?
They don't care. Like I said, they don't care.
That you gotta be shitting me, man.
Like, and you probably could have got Kevin Conroy on one last old Batman performance, bro, before he passed away. Shout out, rest in peace, and shout out Kevin Conroy, man. Yeah. The GOAT. Like,
niggas don't care, bro.
I throw Paramount in that too, because the Paramount marketing is god awful. And I tell you, Transformers 1 was a fire ass movie. I'm glad they was able to get that surpass 100 million. Like, I'm like, listen, y'all got to do better, bro. Y'all got to do better.
Oh, that looks good. Okay. All right. All right. Damn. And it's on you, good brother.
All right, number one. All right. Damn. Fucking. All right, we're gonna make this shit quick because this shit is kind of depressing. It is to me. It's a combination of. I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it. January 6th. If y'all know, y'all know.
That was a tough day for me, man.
Yeah.
I've never been pepper sprayed so much.
The fucking epitome of we do not care about democracy. We just want to see the fall of the American government as we know it, because we believe any Tom, Dick, and Harry with a fucking internet that says that somebody stole the election. And that's what happened on January 6th. Trump and his damn supporters believed that the election was stolen, even though
He lost.
judges that he even appointed said, "No, nigga, you lost. Get over it." And he did not believe it, and his cult did not believe it as well, and they stormed the Capitol. But on a side note, y'all better be happy I wasn't a police officer. What? Bruh, I would have been playing Call of Duty that day. My KD ratio would have been phenomenal.
That would have been yeah, but then you create martyrs.
Scoop it ass up.
Yeah,
Scoop them up with a shovel.
Oh well.
Too bad. I would have been. Ooh wee, bruh. That's the one day I would have went to work early.
So I would have went to work early.
Matter of fact, hold on. Matter of fact, you don't even have to pay me overtime.
I'm taking it out of someone's ass today. That's what I'm to get there. I'm hitting somebody over the head.
What I'm doing today is payment enough. And I appreciate you for giving me a gun and a badge.
You be like, God bless America.
God bless America. Bruh, I would have had so many kills that day. I would have had the nuke airstrike bonus like in Call of Duty.
Oh God.
You know how many kills you have to get the nuke airstrike in Call of Duty? Y'all leave that shit in the chat. I'm gonna make this section a YouTube short. That shit would have been immaculate.
Yes. Damn, that's a good number one. Because that's fucking... It's pretty sad. That's the first time that ever happened.
The first time?
No. It's directed by the fucking president. A coup against his own country. Yeah, that's it. That's the first time that ever happened. It's sad. Now, I changed my opinion about that lady that got shot in the neck. I feel kind of bad for her. Because it's like... No. Because, like, you fucking moron. You died. You went on a dummy mission and got killed for a dude that don't give a fuck about you.
That's my thing is that you it goes back to your politic one where they make it their personality and it feels like in their eyes they have to do this because it's like this is how he gets to notice me. I'm doing it for him. He wants me to do this, not realizing, yo, dog, he don't give a fuck about you. No, he not gonna be at your funeral. He not carrying your casket. That nigga don't even know your name, your first name. You don't know what you look like. And if he did, he gonna forget you 10 minutes later.
Yeah, like damn, straight up died over some bullshit. Go to jail over some bullshit. Federal prison.
Like I don't think niggas understand. Like, bro, they the feds, bro. They don't play games.
Yeah. You're doing all that fed time too.
Oh, I wouldn't play games that day neither. Ooh, ooh, boy, I would have what? What? Go going dark. I would have looked at my fucking coworker. I would have looked at my coworker that day like, hey, no rushing. And just like,
No pressure. They would be like, yo, hey, yo, Nat, going dark.
no,
Oh,
that nigga
man.
straight up, no rushing. And just started clapping niggas, bro. You got me fucked up. It would have been so sweet.
Damn. Hell of a reference,
Ain't,
though.
ain't no damn. It would have been a damn good day. I promise you that shit.
That's wild.
That's funny.
Oh yes, bro.
No rushing.
Yo, telling
What
telling a
did I
nigga telling a nigga no Russian before you start shooting American citizens is wild. I don't give a shit though. I would have been that bitch. She going crazy. Ah,
Damn.
yo, them niggas would have been like, yo, this floor is clear. I don't care.
They're gonna be like, Ant, you need backup? And you be, nah, I'm good, G. I'm good.
Hell no. You think I'm scared of some motherfuckers wearing fucking buffalo horns? Fuck out of here, bruh. I would have went crazy. Ah,
Very,
Niggas.
that's a very good number one. Damn. That's a good idea.
Oh man. Oh god, bruh. Oh god. I would. You would. I'm just still laughing about it. Oh god, you wouldn't have to pay me no overtime.
You work through
Oh,
lunch? Just
Nah, he working. No breaks, no lunch.
No
I'm working.
bruh, motherfuckers would have been like, "Hey, you got to go to you want to receive hazard pay? Hazard pay? Shit, that was a favor. I would have done that shit for free.
save the taxpayers some money.
Hell yeah." I tell my wife all the time, bitch, if I was a fucking police officer on January 6th, bro, the bodies that would have got popped. John Wick would look at me in disgust. Like, damn, I thought my body count was ridiculous.
I thought my body count was ridiculous.
But I'm done.
Yes, we're reaching the end. This is my number one. And this came up a lot, and I refrained from talking about it. We talked a lot about the rap beefs before and after this started. And over the last, like when the songs came out, I was watching. There's a thing on YouTube where people watch the songs and they react to them. Yeah. And the number one thing I'm disappointed in, one of you guys brought it up earlier, is that the youth's inability to like rap that requires a little bit of thinking. My number one disappointment is YouTube reactors to rap. I watch people listening to like the Kendrick and Drake thing, and most of the punchlines were going over their heads, but then they would stand up. I've watched at least 10 videos just to kind of build this, and trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. Only the older people, maybe like mid 30s and up, got that a chord is, part of music. And A minor is a chord. But so many young people are like, whoa, he sang that last part. And they couldn't even put those two things together. And those are very, very simple things. And it confused me to just see, like, when I listen to rap music, I'm like listening. It's like, it's art. It's a picture being painted. There's cleverness. There's wit. And it like just hurt me to see that people are listening and they're just excited about oh shit, he said like a thing, like yo, he said he's gonna be waiting for him. I'm like, okay, that's not like a punchline. That's a setup.
They don't even understand the Daft Punk line from Euphoria. Like that Daft Punk
Yeah,
actually were
it went over
helping.
their head. Like you're hiding your identity and you're protecting your head. So
Yeah.
like yeah, but it just they didn't get it. And Daft Punk has always been famous forever. So you got no excuse to not know who Daft Punk is.
You'd be surprised how many people don't know who Daft Punk.
Be surprised, bro.
Dude,
Like you legit will be surprised, man.
Okay, 18 somethings, they have no idea.
damn. Yeah, but that's my number one. It's yeah, that I thought of that this week, and I watched a lot of videos of people reacting to like rap songs, and it just older people tend to get lyrics, whereas younger people were too busy just bopping along, and then it was like they're not even listening; they're just moving about. Like, what do they listen to music or do they just skip through it?
Bro.
No, they don't.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like there are
answer.
songs that are a vibe, but if you're really listening to like like someone like Kendrick or Absol too, Absol, yeah, no, you got to think, bro. There's some tundra, there's some double entendre, triple entendre. Like there are some shits in there you gotta like really think about. It ain't for the vibe, so you have to use your thinking power. But they don't want to because they don't want to be like, hey, bro, I never read a book a day before in my life. Or even if you did, like, yo, it's okay to ask questions. Like, man, what does that mean? I'm curious about that.
It's not even that, bro. I think it's more so. I blame the school system. It's just we're at a certain demographic that don't go. They take everything at face value essentially. So when Kendrick had Euphoria, which, like I said earlier in the stream and off stream, that's probably one of the best disc records I heard out of that whole Kendrick Drake back and forth. People did not like it because it was a lot of research you had to do with that record because niggas didn't know. Niggas didn't want to do their due diligence.
Mhm.
Drake, to the Drake fans in the stands, he easily won the battle because everything is at face value. You didn't have to really dig too deep, and it was easily digestible to them and shit. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't like compared to Not Like Us, it was the simplest Kendrick song we ever heard. And even in that song, he had like some stuff you had to research. But the thing is, he knew to win the battle, it had to be a bop, and it had to be something even the lowbrow of hip hop fans could fucking finally be able to digest. And that's why people say off of that one, he won. But at the same time, they hate it because they play it so much. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I understand. I understand what Nadik's saying. Like with the React videos, I've seen a couple of them too, where like, damn, you saying oh to that shit, but that nigga done gave you like some shit like 3 bars ago. Like, damn, if you dug into it, that shit was way colder
Right.
than the shit you went oh the fucking shit using for your fucking thumbnail and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy ass React face, but whatever. But, all right.
Yeah.
Whatever. It is what it is.
That was my number one. And let's get our screenshots for the cover of the video.
I'm not turning my camera off for that shit, bro. I am not turning my camera off for that shit.
This nigga scared.
I'm not doing that shit. I gotta draw the line somewhere, bro. I draw the line on that shit. I'm sorry.
We'll make one up for you then.
Well, I got AI. I'll make a face for this nigga right now.
Swear to God, you do that. I swear to God, we fighting.
So we gonna fight that nigga. I'm about to make a
totally
face.
misrepresenting you.
The gas face.
Gonna find me an AI photo, Josh. Like, hey, no, Josh. Nah.
Yeah,
But
bro.
this was a good topic. This was a good topic. I think y'all definitely should do. I think Bash should also be here for that underrated rap one too. I might just skip on that one because y'all know way more underrated rappers than me. But yeah, I think that would be a good.
Is that like it? Insult?
No. Well, y'all older than me. Y'all been listening to rap longer than me. I probably know like maybe 3 underrated. I think truly people I believe that are underrated in my generation of rap. I think Isaiah Rashad, Absol, and Big Sean very underrated.
Big Sean's good. Is he really underrated? I thought he was like well liked.
It was he wasn't in the beginning. He was well liked. He was up there. He was like one of the 4, if you want to say call it, before the big 3 really separated themselves. And then he just dipped. Like he just dipped for whatever. I don't know what reason. He just dipped. It wasn't even like music got bad. He just stopped caring, I guess. Okay. Like, oh, Wale is up there for another underrated rapper to me.
That's what Ant said earlier.
Oh yeah, Wale's like all time. Wale's like all time underrated. That's the crazy part.
He's got a really good flow. I like his
and very good underrated albums. No, fuck it. I'm gonna be there for that conversation, bro. I'm pulling up when y'all record that.
Yeah, you know exactly what you're. Yes, there it is.
Yeah. Also, I told you, I don't know if y'all did it. Best boss battles, bro. You want to talk about a topic, bro? Best boss battles. You know, Ant gonna be like, oh, Black Myth Wukong. Oh man.
Nah, it's some other boss battles outside of Black Myth.
There's a boss. I already know my number 1. So
I know my number 1.
My number 1's already. It's just about getting the other 4. My number 1 took me to tears. Like it was. I cried, but it was.
I got a couple. I think I got my 5 off the dome. That's the crazy part because. Like I play a lot of great bosses, so my 5 are like off like there already, and I got evidence to prove like this is why. But
my number 1 was and Miss Pac-Man.
The
Ghost.
I never played the fucking y'all know Miss Pac-Man actually has a boss battle at the end, right? Oh, never mind.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
That wasn't that good to get to the end of the game. I understand. That's
shit, nigga. I play Galaga more than Pac-Man, so.
Oh, you fucking lame, bro. That's
Galaga was heat, bro. What are you talking about?
It was trash.
Nah, you hating. You hating.
Let me guess. You played on the Switch too, didn't you?
No, I had to go to actual arcade, bro, before they shut down. Like, arcade, especially there ain't no arcades anymore. All the arcades at Dave and Buster's now. Fuck.
Or it's the bar ones, the barcade. You got in Philly. They so you go. Me and my wife, we dropped like $25 beating Captain Commando. Dude, I was just dumping coins into that machine. I had to beat that game. After we got through like the first levels, I was like, we here now. We're just doing this.
Like my dad got me into Galaga. That's the thing, because he loved Galaga. He loved that shit. So.
Oh, Miss Pac-Man, you can play it online. Okay. I'll play some Pac-Man. That's a good, simple game.
I don't think you know Pac-Man like that, Aaron.
Nah, I think you do.
I do. I got a Pac-Man thing right here.
Yo, shit. I used to have that, yo.
Nah, you know what I want to play right now? What I'm in the mood for? Fucking Oregon Trail, nigga.
You want diarrhea? That's what you thinking about?
No, dysentery. Get it right.
Yeah.
Get it right.
It's diarrhea until you die.
It's not diarrhea. It's dysentery. It's a difference.
What's the difference?
I can't explain right now, but go ahead and end the stream so I can go ahead and my smoke break.
Oh yeah, I gotta go put my I gotta put this stuff in the oven. I should have done that 2 hours ago. Okay, thank you everybody for tuning in. Please give your contact information, gentlemen.
Hey, go ahead and go. Did I miss?
Oh yeah, this nigga's playing Sparkling Zero. So all right, the trap is open. Maybe Mondays, definitely Wednesdays, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. AntTheCeo on all socials. Appreciate you. Y'all be blessed. See y'all hopefully next Saturday, depending on what time this motherfucking natty ready. But that's about it.
All right. I'll go. I'll see if I top that. But it's your boy RTJosh. You can find me on my podcast, Afro Anime Podcast, on IG, Instagram, Twitter, and on YouTube. And you can follow me on Twitter at JoshuaCounts1. That is first and last name with the number 1. You can find me also on my Twitch at RTJosh124, playing many Sparking Zero matches.
Excellent.
I'm trying to get Ant on this as well. So.
Yeah, get in there.
Oh, hey, yo, how you say it like that,
That
bro?
wow was crazy. Yeah,
That is wild, bro.
Just style. Yeah, so.
he said, "Get in there, bro." I said,
Get it, the games, the matches. Okay. Hi. BFanatic215 on X. E-Money Grip Skin Tight Jeans on Instagram, where I post food and circus stuff. And damn, I don't. But just look below. I put everybody's info in the edited part of the video. Just have fun and put stuff in the bottom too. I'm losing it right now. I'm just yeah, thank you for joining in. We appreciate you. Be well.
Vice Chair.